What up, my geeks? Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. Today we are unboxing this little puppy right here. It is the Yeticaster from Blue Microphones. It's a stand, it's a microphone, and we're going to talk about that next. The Blue Microphones Yeticaster unboxing. Let's get this out of the way. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine. Think Magazine, put in a geek, and you got me, and we got this, sorry about that, we got this unboxing going as we are we're rock and rolling over at Geekazine. You can find me over on Facebook, over on Twitter. We are live on youtube.com/Geekazine. We're live on twitch.tv/Geekazine. And we're also live on twitter.com. We're going to unbox this. It is the Yeticaster. Let me show you the Yeticaster here. This is basically the broadcast, what they're calling the ultimate broadcast studio. It consists of the Yeticaster, USB microphone, and a scissor stand, as they call it, for about $200 to get into your podcasting, your live streaming, your whatever you want to do. It's going to be here for you, ready to go. And so we're going to show you this right now. So let's talk a little bit about the Yeticaster. It has a response time of 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. So it's got a broad range, whether your voice is very deep or very high. It doesn't matter. It should do it. It does a 16-bit bit rate. Had to say that. 16-bit bit rate. Not 24, not 32. So that is one thing to think about. The maximum SPL is 120 decibels. Here, I'll show you it right here on the screen here. These are all this technical specifications. It holds about 2.4 pounds. With the scissor stand, it's going to be more. I'd say this is about at least 6 or 7 pounds totally. So with that, I'm going to remove this box. We're going to get right into the unboxing. So let's move over to the PTZ here. And here we got the Yeticaster. We've got three areas I need to cut open. I'll use my fake knife to take care of the tape at the ends. Right there. Now, it should be able to pop right up, unless we... There we go. It kind of feels like I'm unboxing a guitar, because this is usually the design of a guitar when you get one. Fold this over. So we got a lot of styrofoam here. It looks like we have to set it down and pull it out this way. Look at that. Oh, there we go. This is the Yeticaster, and it's all its glory and love. So what do we got here? Well, this looks like the scissor arm right here. In here, it looks like we got a shock mount. In here, it looks like we got a Blue Yeti. And here we've got a USB cable. And down here, oh, we got the mounting. This is the mounting part right here. So with that said, let's do this. Let's bring this up piece by piece. Let's go back over here. With that said, we've got the mounting arm right here. And as you can see, it's a pretty heavy mounting arm. It's got a twist here. You put it on the table. I bet you if you wanted to get a more secure thing, like something that actually screws down, they'll probably have something like that for you. And you can put it on the side of your table, which you can't see. Next up, we've got the shock mount. Now, what shock mounts are meant for is if there's any vibration, like if you start tapping on your keyboard or moving around anything, this shock mount is supposed to make sure that the microphone does not pick up any of that sound. In this shock mount, it looks like we have a centerpiece. This is probably where the Yeti is going to go. Some rubber bands, and if you were to take off these rubber bands, that would mess up the whole shock mount system. So let's put that back on. And it's pretty sturdy, pretty heavy on this. So this looks like some sort of piece that goes with the shock mount. Next up, we'll pull out the microphone. That's pretty straightforward. It's the Blue Yeti microphone right here. This is the screw hole to hold the microphone. And we've got a USB on one side. We got the headphone jack on the other side. The buttons, we have a mute button here. We've got a headphone volume here. On this side, looks like we got a gain for the audio, and then the different types of patterns that you can use with your Yeti. Figure out how to put it in the shock mount, so I'm just kind of getting an idea. It's probably like this, but we'll see how that goes. All right, next up, we got what's called a scissors arm. So usually called a scissor arm. So as you can see, it's weighted. So when we have the microphone on, it'll hold it down. And then when we position it, whatever position we put it in, it'll position there. All right, I think that's everything out of the box. So this can be tossed. All right, so the swivel arm, the scissors arm, is called the compass tube style broadcast boom arm. So that's what the instructions say right there. There's different ways you can set up the arm. One is using this way right here. So that's this arm right here, where you can put this right on the side of the table, or you can put a hole in the table and then put the arm in that way. So and I think we're in the French instructions. Once we do that, we put the mount in, and we put the microphone down like so. So the idea is that this shock mount is going to be like this, with this piece up like that, and then the Yeti is going to be put in that hole right there. So let's go ahead and do the job that we need to do, and that's putting it together. We're going to go to the corner. We're going to start by putting this piece in on the side of the table. So that's basically screw in there, and then we take the scissors arm and boom arm, whatever you want to call it, and put it right in there. With that, we're going to take this piece right here and screw it in. As you can see, it's starting to really set and settle in. Tighten these a little bit more. Still coming up, but once I put the Yeti in here, the weight will definitely match it. So let's leave that. Let's figure out how the Yeti comes in. Like I said there, so we're going to need that piece, this piece right here, back down, this goes in here, and then the Yeti screwed in like that. Now, so a lot of times you'll want to talk through here, but some people will talk here. It's really how you have the microphone set up for that use. So, all right, with that said, we've got the USB cable. Now this is an older style USB cable. So mini, you have micro. I think this is the mini one. It's the more square one. So that'll fit right here. And there's a way, there we go. They pop right up. So now the cable can go in here. Any other cables you want to. I mean, you want to set up some lights or something like that through here, you could probably do that. Same thing here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the USB cable and we're going to plug it into the computer. And with Windows, of course, this will also work with your Mac. With Windows, it found the Yeticaster. And I suppose if you want, you could do it like this too. You bring that down, you bring that over like that from there. Now, like I said, there's four different connections here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set it up really quick in the microphone. So I'm going to turn off this microphone and get this one ready. As you can hear, it's a little bit different. I don't have any effects on here like I do with my other microphones. But this is basically a raw setup, so you can hear the room. I can also switch it so you can hear me a little bit better. Turn down that gain a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better. So the different ways, and it's all just described within the Yeti manual, and we'll talk about that as we're going. So we have lots of different ways to bring in sound. So what we got here, this first pattern is called the stereo pattern. It's used for basically capturing a good deal of the room. Next one is the cardioid pattern right here. This is meant for podcasting voiceovers, so you want to be pretty close to the microphone as you speak here. Next one is the omnidirectional. This one will capture conference calls because it's capturing around the microphone, all around the microphone here. And then finally we have bi-directional right there. Now this is for interviews, instruments, and vocal duets. So you can hear it when I get pretty close to the microphone. And as you can see, you can have, like I said, you can have this series of ways. I mean, you can talk like this, or you can have this upside down. So you could angle it like this, get it in front of your face or whatnot. Or if you decide to switch some of the sound here, as you can hear, you hear me a lot better now with this pattern. This being the omnidirectional pattern, I believe. You have you basically can start doing your shows from here. As you can see, there's many different ways that you can use this microphone, but it is big. It will get in the way. Let's bring this down. Let's bring this down. Let's bring this over. I like this a lot better. But with the shock mount, like I said, a lot of the tapping on the table, you won't get that, or any other type of vibration that could happen. You'd be fine on that. So, and of course, you can set this up so this can be something that's in the shot or really out of the shot in any way. Well, minus the headphone jack in any way, shape, or form. But you bring it in when you really want to adjust from the moment. A lot of my videos. So that is the unboxing of the Blue Microphones Yeticaster, the boom arm, and the microphone itself. It's not too bad. I mean, if you're doing podcasts, microphone getting in the way is not a big deal. If you're doing video stuff, it kind of gets in the way if you're doing that. But you can also set this so it's right above your head and not in the shot. Through the different omnidirectional or bi-directional or Super 8 patterns that you go from there. So we got a link in the show notes how you can get yourself a Yeticaster, and of course that's an affiliate code. So thanks a lot for supporting the channel. And what did you think of this device? We're going to do a full review on it a little bit later, so check that out. So, and of course all the stuff that I did through here is basically raw. I'm not doing any post-processing on that part. So thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time. You guys geek out and take care.